Hello and welcome along to Mondo Chalavet Movies. My name is John and this is going to be my stats. Hello. So that was my good friend, well, a bloke I work with called Graham, and I just want to say a big hello to Graham, and I hope you're not working hard. Well, actually, I know you're not working hard because you never do. So nice one, Graham. So this video is about a few stats on the year that was 2021. Also, I've just got something through the post. I'll be unboxing that. I think I know what's in there. And I've also done another few unboxings that I've had in the past couple of days. So I'll be putting them into this video. So first of all, let's talk about 2021. So 2021 was a great year for my channel. I've gained around about 1,400 subscribers in the year, which is a number that I thought, wow, if I gained 400, that would have been great for me. But 1,400 is mind-blowing actually, and I wasn't expecting it at all. The channel was just doing what it was doing, but last year, 2021, it just took off. And this has got a lot to do with shout-outs I receive from channels. It's just amazing when somebody will give you a shout-out and put some time and effort into pointing someone towards a video of yours. So I want to thank all the people who've given me shout-outs. There's far too many to mention, actually. I don't want to single people out and miss other people out. But I want to just thank everybody for doing that. So shout-outs are a great thing to do. Let's give a few out now. So last night I was on a live stream on the channel Playtendoguy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to link all the people, all their channels who were on their live stream with me last night. There was Peter, obviously it was his live stream. There was Andy, there was Mike, there was Jason with Sophie, and also Ryan joined us after the live stream. We had a great chat. We're chatting about I was chatting about 20 past 1 in the morning, and I would imagine the chat went on a bit longer than that, even though Peter, Playtendoguy, looked as if he was ready for bed. But it was a great night, and I always have a great time on Playtendoguy's live stream. So I urge everybody to get across to Playtendoguy's live stream on a Wednesday night. He has some amazing guests on there, and the chats are always very entertaining. Everybody has a great time on there. I love watching them actually, and I love being on them. So thanks once again, Pete, for getting me on there. Links down to all their channels down below, so please check them out. So last year I watched 164 movies, and in 2020 I watched 216. And in 2019 I watched 165 movies. So I bought 300 items of physical media last year, and compared to 2020 it was 181, but strangely enough 2019 was 304, which I was quite surprised because I honestly thought 2021 was the year that I bought the most things, but it wasn't. So that's a bit of a surprise. But I've got a couple of videos coming up talking about what my favourite things were of 2021, what I picked up and I had some great times with and was surprised with. So that's coming up as well. So let's get into these unboxings. So this came this morning. So I think I know what this is, but it might not be. It might be because I've got a few pre-orders coming in, so this might be a pre-order item. I'm not too sure. Let's see. So the item I've got today is, if I can get it out, I have to open that a little bit more. So the item I got today is Gestapo's Last Orgy. I thought it was this one. So this is a Section 1 banned video nasty. This is released by 88 Films. I believe that they tried to get it released in the UK, but the censors weren't having any of it. The BBFC said, no way, Jose. And currently when I'm looking to buy these video nasties, I'm making sure that I'm trying to buy either the best version or the most uncut version, and we're trying to not break the bank on things. But this one here for about £25, it's a no-brainer really, because I always trust 88 to make some absolutely amazing releases. So I'm going to open this up and see what you get inside. Nurse Scalpel, thank you. Okay, let's see what's inside. So you get some reversible art there. I don't know if there's any reversible art in there. Maybe one, but yes, there is actually. Yeah, I do like that cover. Actually, I think it's well, it says everything about this movie. Now, I do think that this movie is not meant to be the nicest of movies by any means. I don't think that any of the Nazi exploitation movies are particularly nice to look at, but there's a few that are funny. I've got to say that there's a lot of humour into these, unintentional humour as well, because the movies sometimes can be that bad that they're that good. So that's the alternative art cover. You do get this booklet, which I'm guessing it'll have, judging by the back of the cover, I think it's got some great these artwork here. I love this artwork that's from years gone by. Well, I'm thinking, yeah, there's not a great lot I can show you in this one. I didn't think there would be actually, but the actual pictures that they've got in here, the movies, the covers that they've got around the world, it just, well, it's no wonder this got banned. Although these look like they're from a sort of Asian market things. Yeah, not a lot I can show you in that one, but that's a nice little booklet. That actually, it looks really looks very interesting actually, because it's got a good mixture of the pictures and the old publicity shots. It says on the back here, when the Superman wishes to amuse himself, he must do so even at the cost of the lives of others. Friedrich Nietzsche. I think he was Adolf Hitler's favourite philosopher. Wow. Don't imagine my wife would want this on the wall. Yeah. So you get that cover there, and you also get this cover here. I like the font there as well. Wow. So that's another one crossed off the list. What I'm going to do is I'm going to watch this one, and then I'm going to watch the other one. I've got another nasty unboxing coming up just after this, and then I'm going to sort of talk about them, and then maybe put them together in maybe a video and just talk about 3 or 4 titles that I've got. Obviously this will be going through the year, and this year I'm hoping to get from the section 1 and 2, I think I need about 20 movies, so I'm hoping to get them 20 movies this year. Fingers crossed. It's going to be a hard one to do, but this is amazing that this has come out at all. Shame it didn't come out in the UK, but when you read about what's in it, I'm not surprised it didn't. So on with a few more unboxings. Got some pickups here. First one is Extro. Now this, I originally thought this was on the banned video nasty list, and it is to a certain extent. It's on section 3, which means it was one of those ones that they thought the police, if they come in, they might see it and take it off the shelves or tell somebody you had to get rid of it. So this was always on my list to buy. I haven't seen this actually since video days, and I can't really remember it, if I'm honest. I remember certain scenes of it. And I do know that the second sight version, although this is the standard edition, there is a really big special edition of it, which came and went literally in a heartbeat. I missed right out on that. But I know this has got a few different cuts of the movie on, so happy to add that to the collection. Now that section 3 that I'm looking at now on DVD, I'm trying to go through them. I'm finding there's a load of movies on there that I've never even heard of. I thought there was going to be more well-known ones, and there is well-known ones on there. This was on the section 3 list, and I was tempted to think, well, I'll get all of the section 3 list as well. But when I look at the section 3 list, I think there's a lot on there that I would never touch with a barge pole. So I think I might stick to the original 72 as my quest for this year to try and get. But even though this is on section 3, I knew I had to get this one. So that's Extro. Next up, I got a title from the Italian Classics collection, and it is Hatchet for the Honeymoon. What a great title. This stars Dagmar Lysander, I'm a big fan of her stuff when she's in these movies. It's directed by Mario Bava. I don't know what number it is because I haven't opened it yet, but I do know that these are ones that I'm collecting because I've got all the other ones of the special edition versions of this before it gets downgraded to one of these with just a slipcase. I think that these look spectacular on the shelf. I love the way that they're doing them. I love the way that 88 are putting out these movies, and they don't put them out too often, which is great as well, because if they put them out every week, it would really break the bank. So this is directed by Mario Bava, and I think that his stuff is absolutely brilliant. I can't get enough of it, and it was a no-brainer to buy this one. I'm so glad that this has been put into the Italian Classics collection. I do think that the Italian Classics collection now want to get more titles like this, because these are the titles that the people who like the Italian Classics collection want to get. Rather than getting ones that you haven't really heard of. Some of them are really good, don't get us wrong, but I would like to see more of the ones along this type that are like really classic titles, big name titles. So that's Hatchet for the Honeymoon. So the last thing I've got is a really strange thing, and I'll tell you why. One of the things is I never heard of it. It was just on the shelf, and it is Virgin Witch. Now, one of the things that drew me to this is the actual cover. It just stood out straight away, and I thought, what is this? Picked it up, and it's heavy as a brick. So seeing as I'd never heard of this movie, I thought, I bet this is going to be a ridiculous price. But anyway, you get the movie, and you also get a book in here as well. And the main thing about it that I thought was spectacular was the price, $14.99. I'm blown away by this. I mean, this is heavier than this one. And this is $24.99, and this one here, to be honest, is exactly the same, if not better, in presentation. So it just shows you a bit of a markup on this one, 88. So this movie here, I'm led to believe, is a British movie from about early 1970s. I don't know anything more about it, but I do think that these movies here, and when they're presented like that, they do leap out at me. And these are the things that I just love to get a hold of. This is the type of thing that draws me to a movie. It's one of the reasons that I do go for these movies, is just because you see this and you think, I've got to investigate that. And also the price. This is released by Screenbound as well, who are really getting one to watch actually. They're coming up sort of from the back runners, and they just think, wow, this is another one of these titles from Screenbound. Who do you think? I think that this company might be one to look out in the future. Maybe this year they're going to come into a bit of a even past like 101 films. So that's Virgin Witch. So I've got two things I'm going to open now. Firstly, bet you can guess what this is. Secondly, I bet you can't guess what this is. If you think I'm looking confused, it's because I am. I've got two things in here. So I'm going to say, what's this? Because there is a DVD actually in here. It is a DVD. So first thing I've got in this humongous box is this. Wow. I thought, when I ordered this, I thought, it's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. So this is what is actually in the box apart from the DVD, and there's obviously something else there which I don't know what that is, but actually I think I do know what it is. So this is obviously I haven't assembled it yet, but this is going to be the stand that I put my phone on. And I'm going to use this for recording stuff that's going to be in my studio. Also, I'm going to use it for recording things. I'm not going to walk around the street with this, but I think you can take bits of it off and you can use it as a sort of folder when you're sort of doing a bit steady cam. So when I go out and about and I film maybe in Whitley Bay, I think I'll first try it in there. That's going to be the thing that I'm going to use to use a bit of a steady cam, or put it in a tripod, or do whatever I'm going to do when I record these videos. Also, the thing in the studio is I put my phone in, I plug my studio into my phone, and I record myself playing the drums or guitar, and I mix it all together. The only thing is that my other stand snapped, so I couldn't do that. Plus it was just a small stand, so I had to stand on this precarious angle. It was always falling off. So this one here should in essence be something that would be easy to sort of set up and to record some more stuff, so I can integrate some recording of songs in the videos coming up. Also, what I got in this very small box is this. I don't know what that is, with a sticker on, and I don't think this is from a third-party seller. But what it is it's Don't Look in the Basement. Now this is a previously banned video nasty, which looks kind of used, if I'm honest. And I've done some real big sort of trying to find out what this is all about. Trying to find one that's actually, that I think is uncut and looks half decent. Now this to me looks a bit like a bootleg. If I'm not gonna lie about it. I'm gonna say that if it's good quality, fair enough. If it's not good quality, I think I might have to go back to whoever sold it to us, because this was just, it wasn't a quid, it was like £10.99. So that's not really what I was wanting to see. You can see it's been used, but anyway, I'll cut it some slack. I haven't even looked at it yet. It might be just the way it is, because I know this is a public domain movie, so it's not as if I was ever going to get one that was really good. The reason why I didn't buy the Blu-ray of this, it's out in America, was because it was 20 quid, and it said that the Blu-ray just looks exactly like the VCI DVD. So really it was just putting this one on the Blu-ray for a lot more money. And I'm not really a fan of that, and also I'm not really a fan of getting something that looks pretty much like a bootleg. But anyway, I don't know what this is stuck on here for. But yeah, wow. So the jury's out on that till I see it. So that's Don't Look in the Basement. So here I've got something else. Now I thought that this was this, but it wasn't. But now I come to think of it, I'm pretty sure I know what this is, and I'll open it and I'll tell you exactly what it is. Well, obviously if I open it, you're going to find out exactly what it is. Oh, Deep Folly. Close. So in here is, yes, the Blu-ray of Project A Parts 1 and 2, Jackie Chan movie. Now, this is a subscriber mail, and this is from my good friend Korashir Ishii. Now, he got in touch with me and said he would like to send me something from the sale that Eureka just had out on martial arts movies. And I said, I really, really do appreciate you doing that. You don't have to do that, but he insisted. So I asked him if it would be all right to get Project A 1 and 2, because I haven't got it. And also, especially Part 1, on Project A is one of my favourite Jackie Chan movies of all time. So I'm very grateful to Korashir for sending me this one. It was such a good and generous offer that he did for me. I was like, wow, you don't have to do this. But we message each other quite a lot, and he's been a fan of the channel, and I'm a fan of him since I've really started my channel. So he's always been in my comments, and he's always in the live stream chats. So thanks once again, Korashir. I really appreciate this, because like I say, these movies are ones I always want to get, but sometimes when they're not in the shops, you kind of forget about them a little bit. But I do know that when Eureka release movies, they do release them to the highest quality. This is a 2K restoration, and I've no doubt that it will look spectacular, as they all do. This type of Jackie Chan movie from this period, like the mid-80s and early 80s, they're just absolutely incredible, and I get a blast out of them all the time. And this Project A Part 1 that I'm very familiar with, not so familiar with Part 2, actually. I didn't think I owned it back in the day, although I had seen it. I'm just so glad to add these to the collection. So thanks once again, Korashir. Really do appreciate this, and you didn't have to do it, but you did do it, and I can't say thank you enough. That's going to get watched very soon. And also, I'm going to take a look at this, and I'm going to see what this is all about. Hopefully it'll be up to, well, £10.99 standard. I'll go more into details about when I buy band video nasties. I'll go into details of why I particularly got this one. I always knew this one was going to be a tricky one. There's ones when you get them, you just know you're going to have a bit of a hassle with it. And this was one of them. And is it proven to be what I can consider to be a bit of a bootleg? Who knows? So thanks once again, Korashir, and I'll hand you back to the video of whatever this is coming from. And when I've looked at this one, I will go a bit further into the details of what this actually looks like. And also, Korashir did say to me, would you like to talk a little bit more about Police Story 1 and 2 that's available on Eureka, that I find to be quite a good transfer, but he said he doesn't really care for the transfer. So I'll put my thoughts of them two movies together on a different video. So thanks once again, Korashir. I really do appreciate that. So thanks for watching and continuing to support this channel throughout the year. I've got plenty of stuff coming up. Like I say, this year is probably going to be dominated a bit by video nasties, which is a great subject that I'm really getting into in a big way. And I can't wait to sort of see what I can get in this year. I know that I'm going to do a lot of homework when it comes to these movies to make sure I get ones that are like the most uncut, or at least ones that look the best if I can. It looks like I'm going to have to go to America for most of them, and some of them are very expensive, but I'll try and get around that if I can. I don't want to spend all my money on them because I've got plenty of other things to buy. I've got a lot of different things to talk about this year. Hopefully they'll come to fruition. And this year is going to be quite exciting. Actually, it's starting off with a bang with the video nasties, and they've got the outdoor ones gonna happen, because I've got some things to talk about on that one. I want to get some good weather on the go, mine, because the weather's a little bit bad at the minute, but it's January. So thanks again for watching. You take care, and I will see you on the next video. Once again, cheers.